Salute, my Quickclassics friends. Trust everybody's doing well. Welcome to this a new edition of Quickclassics on this August the 5th, 2021, a Thursday. As always, if you like the content, do click a like, subscribe, and share. It is helping the channel to grow. I thought today we would talk about, since we are well into the month, well, not well into the month, we're starting the month. I would talk a little bit about the Roman history behind the month of August and its namesake, Augustus. Now, on the Roman calendar, the month of August was originally called Sextilis, and it was not changed until 8 BC when the Senate decided that Augustus, who had done much in their eyes to restore Rome, and had in fact been instrumental in this change, this new direction in the Roman Empire. Uh, they and all of their conference decided that it was time to rename the month of August, or Sextilis rather, August, in honor of Octavian or Caesar Augustus, in much the same way that his great uncle now had his own month as well. Julius Caesar, of course, month of July. Um, Many of you will be familiar with Augustus, uh, given name Octavian. He was the first emperor of the Roman Empire in the wake of Julius Caesar. And he was part of that family. He was the grandnephew of Julius Caesar. Um, he eventually found himself at odds with the remnants of the power play in the wake of Julius Caesar's death, most notably with Mark Antony, whose forces he defeated with his own army at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. And so, upon returning, he was hailed as a kind of savior or the savior of Rome, and given all kinds of adulation and laurels and literal laurels as um, uh, payment and gratitude for the things that he had done for Rome. And he ruled from 27 BC until AD 14, um, beginning the line of what became known as the Julio-Claudian emperors throughout the first century AD. And another big reason why the Senate decided to rename the month of Sextilis is that Augustus had three triumphs, or these tumultuous parades given in honor of victory during the month of Sextilis over the years. And so this was seen as an appropriate honor to be given to the first emperor. And such, as much as could be, the relationship between the Senate and the emperor were was quite good. Um, and the Senate decided that, well, because Augustus is the first emperor, or the first princeps is what they actually called him, um, then we need to expand or inflate the month. And so they added a day. They borrowed it from February um, to make the 31 day long month that we know of in the calendar that we did inherit, at least in part, from the Romans. And so here we have the month of Augustus. Um, and Augustus was a revered emperor for a number of reasons. Once he's settled, he does enter into something the historians have called the Augustan Renaissance, in which he tries to bring back the core virtues of Rome that harken back to the regal period and the early republic. He's trying to bring back a sense of the identity of the Roman gods as they initially were, the big pantheon of Numina that existed. And of course, there were a number of building projects and renovations, public works that were undertaken during his reign as well. And of course, the Pax Romana, or the Roman peace, this period of about 200 years of relative stability, begins with the reign of Augustus as well. And so, even before all those things were in place, the Senate deemed that there was enough honorable about Augustus that he deserved his own month. I should also add, as a footnote to that, it's kind of interesting that he played such a part in the Augustan Renaissance. And if you want to read about the religious side of the Augustan Renaissance, R.M. Ogilvy wrote a really good book about the Roman gods during this period, and I highly recommend it. Short read, about 150 pages. At any rate, it was kind of interesting because Augustus is trying to bring back the Romanness, if you will, of Rome, while he himself was a stark devotee of the Greek god Apollo. But nonetheless, he deemed this other renovation, spiritual, religious renovation, as being of interest. So there you have it, a very quick and concise introduction to why we have the month of August and why it is named Augustus. It's because of the first Imperator Princeps of the Roman Empire, Octavian, otherwise known as Augustus. And as a footnote to the footnote, Augustus is a title like the others, Princeps, Imperator. It means revered or honored. In Greek, it would be Sebastos, would be the Greek equivalent of that, which is sometimes you see it rendered in Greek as not Emperor Augustus or Caesar Augustus, but Augustus Sebastos. So if you're playing Trivial Pursuit and you need that, then now you have all the facts before you. So the roots of August, its naming, and its namesake. All right, I will see you again on another episode of Quick Classics. Keep in mind that there's some sales if you're interested in classical materials. Books are 10% off this week through tomorrow. And the 101 sale is going on right now. Today is actually the last day. Today at midnight it will end. But you could pick up on any of the certifications through the Institute of Biblical Anthropology. If you're a classics fan, then the Mythology, Mediterranean Civilization programs will probably be of interest to you. All of those are on sale for $101 each. I don't know when I'll ever offer that price again because so many renovations are going on and expansions for the courses. So now is a great time. Today is a great time to take advantage of that. Okay, Godspeed, and I'll see you next time.